Alright guys, hi, what's up? Welcome back. Orbient. Last we left off, our intrepid little planet hero was trying to eat more planets to be a big, big boy. And hopefully we're helping him in his journey. Like, okay, cool. You know what, I'm just gonna do this and eat that planet. I don't need the lives. I have 18 lives. So last week we were talking about how much I love this game, because it's true, it's a good game, but also, hey, come on, give me the, oh, there's the target planet, I betcha, because it's, oh, see, you know it's the target planet because it doesn't have an orbit ring around it. You can't orbit like this around the target planet. See. That's how you tell. Anyway, nothing happened between recordings. Have you guys been voting? Have you been being good noodles and voting for me? Because I need that to happen, so I know what you guys want out of what we're making. You know what? I'm here to make what I want, but I'm also here to make what you guys want to see. You know? That's the thing about YouTube. It's all about balancing what you want to see and what the viewers want to see. And what I really want to see is not running into the target planet. Yeah, I did it. And I think this game, as like the game while we're waiting for everyone to finish putting in their vote, is a good choice because it seemed to perform somewhat well views-wise, and I wanted to play this really badly. So that means that it's kind of what we both want. So, you know, I'll take it at that. I'm gonna crash into that planet. I need to move. There we go. Now I can... Oh, that's going the wrong way. This is going the right way, though. Hang on. Oh, I got my directions backwards for a second. I need to go this way. Hi, push me this way. Yes, perfect. Perfect! Now slow me down. Yes, perfect. Wonderful. Yes! I did it! Anyway, what else do I have to talk about? Oh, I've been in a D&D group on Mondays. There might be a video somewhere if you want to catch up. I don't know. I know I have personally been recording, or if by the time this comes out, Razzy's laptop has been fixed, maybe she's been recording, but someone in the group has been recording regardless. Which means, you know, there's an archival recording which exists for people to catch up with. If that exists, I'll put a link on screen right now. Wait, no, I don't have annotations, I lied. I'll put a link in the description if that exists. I've been having a great time playing Dungeons and Dragons. Where am I? There we go. That's where I need to be. So I want to get in orbit with this guy, because then see how that planet has a what's the word I'm looking for? Is it a brachistochrone? Like it's a smaller orbit that's within an orbit. I think it's called a brachistochrone. I don't exactly recall. I think it's called a brachistochrone. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. Future me, please put this on the screen so I don't look like a dingus. I want to get into this brachistochrone here so that I can do... that's not what I wanted to do, but it will work. Okay, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna get this boy, and then we're gonna... Oh no, I was hoping to be able to eat that planet. Okay, draw me in further, and then push me out. I want to get in this orbit so I can... You know what this orbit will do? This orbit will do just fine, and then I'll catch these two small white planets in my orbit, like that, and then I'll heck and goof, because I'm a dummy. God, there's gotta be an easier way to do this. I need to get out of this planet before my invincibility wears off. We're gonna eat this guy, and that should give us the power to eat that one that's a little ways under us right now. These guys in close to the planet. Yes, good, cool and good. No, I didn't want that one. Give me your dad. Give me the dad planet that you're surrounding, my guy. There we go. Perfect. We'll eat this one. Here comes my dog, Frank. Frank, are you being a good boy? No, because you're coming in here. You know what that means. That means you get to sit on my lap. I know, you hate it. You're not a fan. You hate sitting on my lap. But you gotta sit on my lap because you came in here. And now you get to be on the camera for all the nice people. Yes. That's what you get. That's what you get for coming in here when the door's closed. Yes. Alright, go. Goober. Anyway, now that we've taken a short recess to indulge my dog, what was I on about 5 seconds ago? I was talking about Brachista Crohn's, and then this something, I don't know, man. We were talking about what we have to do. Also, I really like how this game has... Can I, like, sneak in real close to this planet to go a little faster? Actually, I want to orbit this from the other way. Can I orbit this from the other direction? Like, is that an option? Or I can just get behind it. Yeah, just put me in behind this blue boy. There we go. Slow down. Speed up. I really like the way that this effect looks for when you decide to increase or decrease gravity. I think it's really neato from, like, a design standpoint. I want to get in real close to this planet to go faster so we can catch up to this guy out here whom we need to munch on. There we go. This is kind of very, like, kind of... Oh my gosh, I thought I grew into this planet for a second, and I was like, did I just take damage for that? I would have been a hair annoyed. Just a hair, you know. Okay. Now, bring me in so I can catch this guy in my orbit. Thank you. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about literally 5 seconds ago, but I don't know, I have a great time playing this game. And Dungeons and Dragons, that's what I was on about. We've been having a good time with that. At the time I was recording this, it's gonna date it, but you know, whatever. Wait a minute, official time. Oh, the clear time is the one you want to get, and the official time is the one you make. Okay. Anyway, Dungeons and Dragons, that's what I was on about. Are those planets hexagonal? Hello? That's not how planets work, sir. Oh no. I see exactly what I have to do here, and I don't think I'm a fan. I have to do this. I missed. Alright, we'll just do this. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, come on. I was totally on the perfect line to hit that boy. Oh well. And we're just gonna swing in around the target planet here. And then we're gonna come in a little closer. Come on! Oh man. We're gonna swing in around the target. We're gonna swing in around this weird hexagon planet that definitely would not work like this in real life. And astronomy. What? Hello? Because my growth animation was not complete, it didn't count. Cool and good. It's whatever. I was like going way too fast anyway. That's on me. Mostly. At least partially on me. I was talking about Dungeons and Dragons 5 seconds ago. At the time of my recording this, we're like 1 or 2 sessions in, not very far. And last we left off, my guy... Oh, holy Hylia. Say, while you're waiting, you could go vote for Frozen Tundra Finds. That'd be nice. Link in the description. Everyone's favorite. I love when people interrupt. Didn't have this problem at my dorm. Well, most of the time. Actually, that was interesting. I actually get interrupted more at home than I did in a crowded dorm full of people. which is I think that's interesting personally, you know, because like the only time that my roommates managed to bumble into a recording was not even a recording, it was a live stream every time, which I think is at least a little interesting. It's a little curious. I took damage from that animation. Neato. I'm going too fast. Slow down, slow down. Oh jeez, no. Oh well. Couldn't avoid that damage. So we're gonna I was talking about Dungeons and Dragons before I was so rudely interrupted. Oh yeah, last we left off with the Dungeons and Dragons, at least from my perspective, not from your perspective. I basically tried to like intimidate a Minotaur to do something. I don't remember exactly. I was intimidating the Minotaur for some reason. I think I was trying to like scare them off so we could get into the plot area that we were going for, and I absolutely, like, in character, like someone distracted me while I was trying to be a big buff Cheeto Puff and scare this Minotaur guy. And like, it would have made sense for my character to like be a big, like, be able to use his, you know, imposing stature and everything to scare this Minotaur, because he's like a 6 foot tall, like, very well built lizard man, so he's kind of scary. So like, it could have been easily hand waved that he's like, he's showing off his dragon heritage or whatever to scare this Minotaur into running away. But no, I was distracted by one of the NPCs that had been following us, and so I completely failed in trying to scare this Minotaur. And that's where we oh jeez, look at that big line. That means there's big planets here. Wow, look at these big planets. This is neat. Okay, so now we're in a... Oh, look at all these little sub-orbits. Oh, that's so cool. I gotta remember what that's called. Hang on. While we wait for something to happen on screen, I'm Googling this. Oh, there's purple pellets to avoid now. Look at those purple pellets. I'm not a fan. Hang on, we're gonna get this guy. We're gonna avoid the purple pellets. Avoid the purple pellets. Purple pellets, purple pellets. That's the name of this episode, Purple Pellets now. I hope you know. Okay, give me this, give me this, give me that. Thank you. And then we need to get in closer in order to noom faster. This is happening. I need to Google. Google with one hand. Brachystick. Hang on. What's it called? It's in my astronomy notes. Like, I know what page it's on in my astronomy notes. I just can't remember. It's not a brachistochrone. The brachistochrone is the thing where, like, you drop all three of them and they all hit the bottom at the same time. So it's not that. What is it? Orbit around an orbit. Orbit around an... Oh, I did a thing on accident. This game kind of sometimes plays itself. Cool, I got the game to play itself. Around another... No, I just noomed into the... I don't know, it's like these all have satellites. There's a specific term for like the circular motion that it's making because we're in 2D here. But these all, like, look at all these little bitty satellites. Are you kidding me? The bonus moon is in the purple pellets. Are you for real? Hello? Motor sounds outside? Cool! Gonna have to edit those out. Neat! Anyway, I was trying to hush during the what I would assume are chainsaw motor sounds. Like all these planets, look at all these satellites. Oh, I'm gonna run directly into those, and that's gonna goof me up. Cool and good. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do this real quick, and we're just gonna. Oh man, now we gotta wait. Now we gotta wait for that guy. Oh, if we would have gotten into orbit with that one, that would have worked. Anyway, like all these planets have all these little satellites, and this just makes me want to go look up stuff about space, because space is neat. It's cool, and I want to learn. Like, I don't want to learn formally about space, you know. Like, that's the thing. There's a difference between learning formally and learning like just for the sake of like, dang, that's a cool thing to me. And astronomy is one of those things where sorry. As I was saying, astronomy is one of those things where it's not something I want to learn about formally, like I want to sit down and like get a degree in it or take tests for it. But it is something that I want to just learn for the sake of gaining knowledge about it. And that's actually true of a lot of things, especially more recently after, you know, going through college and realizing that's something I realized in college was there is a large difference between what I want to do and what I want to learn. And what made that incredibly clear to me was my last year of college in particular. Because it was a lot less applied programming knowledge for my CS degree, and it was a lot more of like, this program is in this order because of these mathematical reasons, and also database things that are boring. You know, these objects interact in this way, and they are good for a database because of these 3 reasons. I'm like, yawn. Boring. I want to get my hands in. I want to make something. That's what my last year of college really taught me about programming. Is I want to program about computer science in general. Rather, I want to program. I don't want to be the guy writing a paper about why my program works. I want to write the program. And like, yeah, I know, pure math. More focus on pure math makes you a better programmer because you can say blah 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 blah. You can say this is more efficient and deedly do, but I don't even necessarily care about my programs being the most good or anything. I just want them to work. I get the joy of programming. To me is not about it is about solving problems, but it's not about solving the problem in the best way. It's about it's making something to solve a problem, to me. And that's something I really learned during my last couple semesters at Ambrose when I had run out of... Ooh, come on. Give me the blue boy. Come on, just... I have 24 lives. It's fine. I'm not too worried about failing or anything. But it's something that my last couple semesters at Ambrose taught me, the sharp, defined line between what I want to learn and what I want to be doing. Because I am the sort of person who learns for the sake of knowledge often. I love going to, you know, subreddits that, as an example, subreddits, you know, I love going to websites or subreddits or just, you know, general places on the internet that teach me, oh, this fun fact and that fun fact and this is why that works, but you don't need to hold on to it because you're not taking a test on it or anything, you know? And that really... Oh, come on. Oh, the purple planet. Anyway, we're gonna finish this level and then call it an episode, I think, because we're at 20 minutes. It taught me very clearly what I want to be doing and what I'd rather just, learn about casually. And or not. I was hoping to not have that happen. Let's take advantage of our iframes here and get dunked on by the purple planet again. That's not what I wanted, by the way. But it was really eye-opening to me to learn what I want to learn formally and therefore do as an adult, and what I want to learn casually just as, Michael who likes to learn things. Where the heck is the next blue planet? I don't know. It's hard to formalize without blithering on about I want to be motivated by these things, It's just something I've learned very quickly, that there are certain things that you need to look at yourself and say, I don't think I can do this on a professional enough level to get paid for. As an example, audiobooks. Like, I have contracts for that, so I can't exactly say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Not professionally anyway. But it's not going to be a huge focus of mine after I finish the 2 contracts I have. I mostly took that audiobook contracting job such that I could convince myself to read more because I had been, not in my brain spending enough time reading casually, whether it be fiction or nonfiction. So I wanted to be reading more, and that was something I wanted out of... That's part of why I took that audiobook job. And no offense to the people who I've taken contracts with, I'm going to put in, as much work as I can manage in order to finish you guys' contracts, because that's how it works. I told you I was going to do this work, and provided I am capable of doing said work, I'm going to do the work for you, man. That's how it works. That's what the contract I signed says. That's the spiel. I'm going to do it, but it's not something... I don't necessarily want, audiobooks to be like, wow, I did not expect to hit that planet. I don't want audiobooks to be my, weekend job or anything. I don't want it to be a secondary job. It can be a source of income, of course, but it being a job to me does not sound the most appealing. Can I please go that way? Thank you. To the left, please. Come on. I'm getting not any gravity from that planet. It's cool. There should be a target planet over this way anyway. Come on. There's one over here. Come on. Alright, and then we just dude away from that boy into this guy's orbit, and we'll just fly right by and get him. Anyway, I could blither on about what I want to do and what I am doing and what I want to learn, and I might in the next episode, but not in this episode. We're out of time. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Orbient. Please, 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 if you're watching this at the time it's uploaded, in the description there is a Google Forms link that lets you pick what games we're playing. I want to see what games... it's going to be a mix of what games performed well views-wise, what games got votes, and what games I think would be a fun play. But when it comes down to it, I think the votes and the views are going to have a lot more weight than what I feel like. So anyway, please vote, because that makes my life easier in picking what we're going to record after we're done with this game. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you guys next week with more of this.